Hey, how's it going? Hans Schaff here, and had a funny thing happen to me the other day. And I want to share this quick message. My problem with being offered $1 million. Quick backstory. So, a friend of mine, and actually a lot of people in my life are having a lot of things showing up for them here lately in their lives, and it's really cool to be a part of it and kind of witness it. Case in point, a friend of mine had just had her house on the market for a year, and all of a sudden it ended up selling. She's about to close on it here in the next day or two. And just a lot of things like that are showing up, that things are moving, energy is shifting. So all these things are happening for my friend, and one thing after another, and I'm like, wow, you're just really great at manifesting things. Things are just showing up for you like crazy, and she's like, yeah, I got everything that I need. And I'm like, well, just for fun, why don't you just ask for $1 million? Just put it out there, and set an intention to receive $1 million, right? And didn't need it, didn't whatever, just for fun, why not, right? I keep saying that. I said this to her about 2 or 3 times, just for fun, right? And she's like, why? I don't need $1 million. I got everything I need. I'm like, well, just for fun. You're good at having things show up, so how about $1 million? So here I am, not totally detached from it, not even thinking about it. Wasn't even really. It was just an idea, just for fun, right? Just $1 million. Not something that shows up every day, right? And let me tell you another story real quick while you're thinking about that one. So I've got this rental property here in Alabama. So many homes, some office space, buildings, stuff like that. And I put it on the market, I don't know, a little while ago. And, it was out there on the market. And just about a week and a half ago, I got some interest from a prospective buyer, new guy to investing, and he's here in Huntsville, and he was looking for a property to invest in, to buy. So he gets he calls me one day, and I start talking to him, sharing some information about it and all this, and it sounds like a great guy. Well, the talks begin progressing further and further, and then I get an offer from him, and it's not for the full price that I had wanted, that I'd asked for, but he actually was asking for some seller financing and this and that, and when I crunched all the numbers, I just realized yesterday that it came out to $1 million. I attracted $1 million. Now, granted, it came in a lot less than I was asking for, and he was trying to piecemeal it, kind of breaking it into different sections. But the bottom line is, it was $1 million worth of money that was going to be coming my way that I had asked for, that I put out there. Now, I should ask for two. That's the moral of the story, I guess, is be careful what you ask for. And but you see, that $1 million showed up. Because I wasn't attached to it. I wasn't, I need this, or it's got to be this way. And I wasn't attached to a certain outcome or a certain way of that money showing up. It just showed up in a way of a loan, right? That someone else was taking out to purchase some property that I'm running with some other investors and things. And I just was thinking about it, because I was just talking to my friend about this the other day, and I'm like, oh, wow, there's that $1 million that we were asking for. It actually showed up about a week and a half ago, right after we started kind of joking around. Hey, let's why not have $1 million show up? So that's my problem. The problem is, it's not enough money. You can't really sell half the property. We could, but it doesn't really make sense financially. And there's some other issues there with it as well. But case in point, had I asked for $2 million, the deal would be done, and had everything we needed. So, but I asked for too little. So $1 million was not enough. So how funny is that? I see, in my mind, I was thinking $1 cash, just show up like a check in the mail, like, oh, bank error in your favor, $1 million, right? But it showed up. It showed up. You can't be attached to the outcome or the results or how things are going to show up. But it's just powerful what can show up for you when you're unattached to it, when you just put the intention out there and just let it go. And things will materialize and show up in your life. But you got to be looking for them. You got to be out there thinking about it. And it took me a while to get my head around it and realize that, oh, there's that $1 million I was asking for. So next time I'm going to ask for 2, maybe 10. I don't know. I guess I had a better intention. So anyways, just want to share a quick story. Thought it was pretty funny. That's how my day is going here yesterday. And just great things showing up, but you got to be looking for them, and you got to be setting intentions and being clear on what it is that you want, and make sure that you're actually setting intentions for what you do want, and not just some random stuff, because random stuff will show up. That's good too, but it's also nice to have a little bit more than you need to. Anyway, Hans Schaff. Quick message here. I'm going to share this on my blog. So if you're there on the blog, just if you leave me a quick comment, if you had something like that show up in your life recently, if you maybe do some reflection and look back and think, wow, I was asking for this, or I was focusing on this, or set intention for that, and here's how it showed up in my life differently than I thought it would. I'd be curious. I'd love to hear your story too, and hear what's showing up in your life as well. There's people all around me right now that things are showing up for them. So I wouldn't be surprised if things are showing up for you in your life too, if you're receiving this message. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.